5 minutes late is right on time when you start the Daily Show with Dan Ramey.
It was important to make sure that we had a proper image for today's This Date in History.
Yes.
Plus, it gave you time to digest your breakfast burrito.
That's true.
So
it was a good breakfast burrito.
So I will shoulder the blame as I usually do, because I'm usually the cause. There's sunshine on your shoulders today. It should make you happy.
Yeah.
Problem is, it's not warm enough to really make you happy. Looking at how things shape up for our weather today, sunshine, temperatures to reach near 50 degrees. Showers are likely tomorrow, though. And from one of the forecasts I saw, we could get about an inch of rain tomorrow. Then again, Wednesday. Tuesday highs around 46, 58 for Wednesday. Cloud cover expected on Thursday. So not quite winter-type weather. Nothing like what we had last Monday with snow. But we are in that changing of the season. And in Ohio, that happens almost every day for a stretch of about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
and we get to experience almost all of those seasons together. All right, coming up, we'll take a look at news. We've got some other things to share with you. A lot of sports from over the weekend and This Date in History, all just ahead.
We wanted to share something from Matt Bruning in this spot.
We did want to do that, yes. And this, of course, is something that happens on a regular basis. What are we looking at here? Well, these are cameras shots from the traffic cams of ODOT of the National Christmas tree making its way through Chillicothe. Now, this stop is not on the stretch of when you follow the tree. The tree came from over on the west coast, and it has made its way here on its way to Washington, D.C. I believe this is the Capitol tree, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And so it will be out at the U.S. Capitol. But it's pulled by a Kenworth, probably a T680 would be my guess. And it made a stop at Kenworth yesterday. I don't know if it's still there or not, but I've got a meeting out there today. Maybe I'll see it.
Maybe.
But if not, they're probably on the road and heading to the nation's capital. But thank you, Matt Bruning, for sharing that, to those captures from the traffic cams. All right, coming up in a moment, a look at news. But first, Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing is your trusted comfort advisor. If you've got an issue with that unit that needs to be replaced, or maybe they're keeping it alive until you can replace it, well, the best thing to do is what we had to do and break down and just put in a new one. For heating, cooling, and plumbing, Accurate can handle all of those issues for you. Click on this ad anywhere you see it on our website. That's littermedia.com. And while you're there, you see this ad, click on it, and it takes you to their website, AccurateHVAC.com.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Intermedia Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Intermedia Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union.
Dixie Chopper. Speed when you need it.
Visit your local Dixie Chopper dealer today or visit DixieChopper.com. My name is Matt Shelton. I am the principal here at Edward Lee McLean High School in Greenfield, Ohio. So McLean's partnership with Adina is very extensive. There's an athletic trainer on our campus every day assisting with students. We also have a physician that works with our football team. The mobile health unit has been significant for a lot of kids in that they might not easily have access to have their immunizations or to get a physical or just to be seen. It's more than just education here at McLean. It's also well-being and focusing on how to live a healthy lifestyle.
You can follow along with the stories we have for you today, and much of it is on our social media as well, so you can find all that information when you go to our website, littermedia.com, and if I'm not mistaken, all the icons are in the upper right-hand corner there, right?
Yes.
For what
X,
exactly?
Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and Litter Media Radio. There's one other icon up there. I don't know what that is. It's in between YouTube and Spotify. The blue one. Do you know what that is?
I can't see it close enough. For people who are wondering why I can't see this, we have a large screen. However, I have a light that's right in front of me, and it's behind the light, and it's shining in my eyes, and I can't. And you named them off, and I tuned out for a moment.
That's okay.
So what did you say? You had Facebook?
X, Facebook, YouTube, something, Spotify, and Litter Media Radio.
Instagram, probably.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
There we go.
Whew. Trouble averted. We appreciate that. All right, let's take a look at what's making news for us today on this Monday, the 17th of November. Tuesday, crews will begin restriping North Bridge Street right here in Chillicothe between North Plaza Boulevard and the Chillicothe Mall Zane Plaza entrance. This is where all that construction's been done during the summer months. This will put the roadway into a configuration that will allow more traffic capacity ahead of the busy holiday season. Now, unfortunately, painting pavement markings can only be done when conditions are above 40 degrees. Plus, we've got rain in the forecast for this week, too. So the work must be done during the day and cannot be completed at night. Motorists should expect delays and lane closures while crews perform this necessary operation. You have alternate routes, including State Route 104 to 207 and US 23. And weather permitting, the work should be completed by the end of next week. And also, this is going on today that you'll find portions of Water Street. They're trying to finish up the striping on that changing that they put together here, 3 weeks ago? I think they started striping. And so now between Walnut and Mulberry, there's going to be some delays right there as well through 5 o'clock. And we're told that's only for this afternoon.
Yes. The Nathaniel Massey chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution have recognized the volunteer efforts of 2 local men this fall. Retired Colonel Robert Leach was awarded the Outstanding Veteran Volunteer Award for his dedication to serving veterans in any way possible. Bob has conducted burial services for over 585 Ross County veterans, organized many service activities, and raised funds for our local veterans. Randy Post, president of the Veterans in Transition organization, was honored with the Outstanding Community Service Award for his unending dedication to caring for our local veterans. His organization provides food, clothing, household goods, furniture, housing, and transportation to the veterans. So congratulations to those 2 men. Well deserved.
We have gotten to know both of those gentlemen over the years and all the efforts they have done for veterans across our part of the region, and we salute you today. Nearly $13.8 million in neighborhood revitalization and critical infrastructure grants will benefit 26 communities to support projects such as upgraded water and sewer infrastructure, flood and drainage improvements, road and sidewalk reconstruction, and park enhancements. Jackson County will receive nearly $500,000 to assist the village of Oak Hill and Jefferson Township with sewer facility improvements. Pike County will receive $500,000 to assist Pebble Township with the construction of a retaining wall on Buchanan Road, which there's a lot of slippage there. and realign the road by adding subgrade and asphalt layers. Hocking County will receive $750,000 to assist the village of Logan with the installation of a new playground and equipment, also restroom renovations, security cameras, and upgrades to the concession stand at a local park, resurfacing a roadway, installing catch basins, drainage lines, and curbs, and adding a crosswalk at a high-traffic intersection, all in Hocking County. So a lot of this stuff you can find out more when you log on to littermedia.com.
Absolutely. The November Women's Networking Lunch is this Wednesday from 11:45 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Ohio Means Jobs Pickaway County Job and Family Services Conference Room. OSU Extension's Jessica Lowe will discuss mindfulness and how gentle movements like Tai Chi can enhance it. For information, contact Pickaway County Chamber of Commerce Director Savannah Hufford at 740-474-4923.
Ever done Tai Chi?
I have not.
I've not either, as you can tell. But they do all these gentle motions.
Maybe you should go instruct them.
I've been seeing a lot of ads show up on my social media stuff for men over 50 and Tai Chi, how it supposedly turns you into this real buff individual. I don't know why somehow the algorithm got a hold of me.
Here's what we do. We have a dedicated day of the week, and you will live stream on Facebook Tai Chi.
That's exactly what people want to see.
And other men over 50 can tune in and do it along with you.
I think maybe Mike Smith might be a good candidate to do some of that. So maybe we can talk him into. He's always looking for a little something else he can do.
Yeah.
He can be our Tai Chi instructor. The 2025 Waverly Jingle Bell Luminary Weekend is coming up this Thursday through Saturday. For more than 30 years, the Jingle Bell Luminary Weekend has been celebrated the weekend before Thanksgiving, so this is nothing new, right? It begins with the tree lighting at the intersection of Route 335 and US 23 this coming Thursday. I saw the tree. They were doing some things around it the other day with a backhoe and a front-end loader and all. And then Saturday, Missy and I were driving through Waverly, and I saw that the star is on top of the tree. Lights have been strung. Now it's a matter of just plugging it in. And that's all supposed to happen this Thursday. Also, they've got a number of things that will be happening, as you can see on the menu here. Friday and Saturday includes a candy cane variety show over at Waverly High School's auditorium, the Jingle Bell Quilt Show and Jingle Bell Shop Hop. Story Time with Santa takes place on Saturday morning, and a Christmas craft show inside the gymnasium at the Waverly High School. That's over on campus, not the downtown gym. And music at the Pike Heritage Museum and the Jingle Bell Luminary Parade caps everything off Saturday night at 6 p.m. Former Mayor Blaine Beekman is this year's Grand Marshal.
The Lancaster Men's Chorus, under the direction of Mark Severance, presents its annual Christmas concert, Our Favorite Things, at 3 p.m. on Sunday, December 14th. The concert will be held at Fairfield Christian Church, located at 1965 North Broad Street in Lancaster. The concert features traditional and whimsical holiday songs, with proceeds helping fund scholarships for local students. This year's concert will also feature the Bloom Carroll High School Chamber Singers under the direction of Mark Yoder. For ticket information, go to LancasterMen'sChorus.com.
Should be a good time.
That should be.
Carver Community Center's Holiday Bazaar happening again this year. They'll have drawings, free door prizes, a scavenger hunt. It's all taking place December 6th from 9 until 4 p.m. Lunch will be available from 11 to 2. Vendors wanting to participate can call Kat, and here's a couple of numbers for you, 740-773-4242 or 740-804-1827.
This is from our friends at the Pike County Career and Technology Center. A reminder for parents of juniors at the Pike CTC. This Wednesday, the Pike County Health Department will be providing the required 12th grade immunizations. Consent forms were sent home with students, and they'll need to return those this week for the CTC nurse before Wednesday.
Got to get your shots, as they say.
Yeah.
Our road report comes to us. A reminder about the crews that'll be working in striping North Bridge Street and Chillicothe today through Thursday between North Plaza Boulevard and Chillicothe Mall-Zane Plaza entrance. Expect some major delays during those rush hour peaks. as if you've not been delayed enough there. And you probably already know about those delays if you drive through there on a regular basis. All right, up ahead, we'll take a look at sports, much of it from the weekend, to share with you in just moments.
But first, we want to tell you about the Skag clearance sale, which is still going on right now. The prices are so low at 818 Eastern Avenue, you're going to think they've lost their minds. Choose from a wide selection of Skag mowing equipment, but you'd better hurry because once clearance inventory is gone, it's gone at low prices with them. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Do yourself a favor and call Hometown Motors Incorporated at 740-773-8826 for more information. Hometown Motors, your store for the great outdoors.
The Pike County Career and Technology Center provides hands-on, skilled trades training with engaging curriculums and endless possibilities. From automotive technology, carpentry, business management, to culinary arts and interactive media. From electricity, welding, HVAC, engineering, and medical technology to pre-nursing, basic food service, and public safety. We're preparing our youth for America's workforce through today's technology. To learn more about Pike County CTC, visit pikectc.org. Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today. Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health, we tailor coverage that fits your world with multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
Whenever I first applied for the Archways opportunity, do I have to pay this back? Do I have to do that? Is it a loan? And it's not. It's a scholarship. A goal of mine is to graduate college debt-free. If you're a crew member, you get $2,500 a year, and if you're a manager, you get $3,000. And especially if you're going locally to college, to the branch or something like that, it's really helpful.
The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com.
Time for sports, and we're going to jump right into our Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School scoreboard for you. And on our scoreboard, just go to littermedia.com. You'll see the high school football results. We can tell you that Jackson's season came to a close. Unioto had its ride come to a close. You will have a highlight video of that today.
Yes.
Okay. With their loss to New Lexington. But you can take a look at the interview we did with Matt Hoops after the game. And I tried to capture what he was telling the kids. But unfortunately, and you heard this,
their PA at New Lexington started talking during Matt Hoop's post-game speech.
Yeah, Tabitha had lost her. Tabitha Griffith, I believe, was the name that came glaring out over the huddle. And she had lost her purse, and someone brought it to the press box. And when I thought he was done with the message, and I'm thinking, okay, now he can get some good stuff, he says, "That's Tabitha Griffith." So I'm like, "Tabitha, find your purse. They've got it up there." The
trying
press
to listen
box.
to Matt Hoops.
We want to hear what he's saying to the kids. So we couldn't bring you word for word what he shared, but you can see the video and more of that available on our website and also on our YouTube channel there at littermedia.com. And Litter Media YouTube.
Yes.
When you go to the story recap, we embedded that video in there. So if you've not read the story recap, you can find that right there. Number 1, Ohio State remains the top team in the land, thumping UCLA. Now at 48-10, the Buckeyes are 10-0, and they've got another game this Saturday, and I'm trying to remember who it is.
Couldn't tell you.
I know we're just a couple of weeks away from that team up north, and gosh, why can I not remember it off the top of my head?
While you look for this, let me tell them about basketball.
I'm going to look for it. Go ahead. Tell them about the basketball
LSU men's basketball won a back-and-forth contest with previously unbeaten Notre Dame, 64-63. So, close one there. Chillicothe's Brandon Knoll started the game but had limited action. They'll host Western Michigan this Thursday night.
Rutgers this coming Saturday, and they'll wrap that up. That's the final home game. And, well, I guess we've got the playoffs to think about, too. So if they make it into the playoffs, they may have another home game like they did last year.
Right.
We'll see. All right.
And now it's me again.
Oh, okay.
The top-ranked UConn women pulled away from Ohio State in the second half of what was a close game, but the Huskies finished off the Buckeyes 100-68. The 2-1 Bucks will host Kent State on Wednesday.
Chillicothe's Trey Beard had 15 points yesterday in Cleveland State's 87-82 win over Radford. The Vikings will host Valparaiso this coming Wednesday. Rio Grande evened its record on the men's side, 2-2, a 74-68 win over Cleary, Michigan. Waverly's Trey Robertson led the way with 24 points for the Red Storm. The Rio women are now 4-0. They had a 95-75 win over Milligan on Saturday. They're averaging 104 points per game.
Wow.
In 4 games.
That's pretty
incredible. Both Rio teams will play again this Friday as they have their annual Bevo Francis Classic. And so if you're looking for some basketball action this weekend that's at the college level, go check it out.
Yeah. Ohio Christian University men earned a 70-57 win over Miami Hamilton Saturday to improve to 5-1. They'll travel to Furman University on Wednesday. The Trailblazer women earned their first win on the season on Friday, 70-65 over Oakland City University. This was on the heels of a lopsided 172-81 loss at Grace College last week.
Which is an NCAA and an NAIA record.
Yes.
172. And that was to Grace College. Not much grace in a game like that.
No. They showed no mercy. But they'll try for a second win Wednesday night at Hocking College.
Yes. Imagine if it would have been against somebody like Mercyhurst. Then there still wouldn't have been any mercy.
Yeah.
The Steelers took care of the Bengals 34-12 yesterday, and the Browns' halftime lead over the Ravens failed to stick as Baltimore came back, a 23-16 victory. And Shedeur Sanders got his first regular season appearance with the Browns yesterday, and you could tell that everyone was so amped for this to happen. There was a concussion protocol for Dylan Gabriel at halftime. And so he did not come back out of the locker room at halftime. And you could tell the excitement of the CBS crew. It's like, we've had this graphic ready to go since the beginning of the season so that we can launch this. So he jumped into it. He completed 2 passes and then throws an interception and all that jazz.
It happens.
So, yeah. And then a lot of people were like, This might be the reason why he wasn't considered over Dylan Gabriel.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes those things happen. Next Sunday, the Bengals will host the Patriots, who are hot, and the Browns head to Las Vegas, who are not so hot, but they are the Raiders, and Browns always seem to have difficulty with the Raiders.
Browns seem to have difficulty. I think you could have ended the sentence there.
They do have that, yeah.
The Cavs beat the Grizzlies 108-100 on Saturday, and they'll host Milwaukee tonight. Meanwhile, the Blue Jackets fell in overtime shootout 2-1 to the Rangers on Saturday. They're back on home ice with Montreal tonight.
Couple of notes from Taze Valley Athletics. The game day competition cheerleaders have qualified for the National Cheerleading Championships. And news for alumni that you'll see on the right side of your screen there. Jenna Latham winning the NCCAA, I believe that's the National Christian College Athletic Association, D1 Women's Cross Country Championship. In the middle there is former Chillicothe Paints pitcher and outfielder Brett Carson, continuing his playing career in the Banana Ball League. He was a member of the expansion team, the Tailgaters, last summer, and now he'll play with the Loco Beach Coconuts as they've expanded this into a big league now. And Lauren Flynn, you see her on the right there with the boxing gloves. She is ranked number 2 in the nation in amateur boxing. She'll be making her professional debut in January. Kids from our part of the region doing some pretty cool stuff on the national level.
Yeah, very cool.
Coming up, a look at this date in history. It's not too far back. It's 2012, but this was part of my childhood. It wasn't so much of yours.
Not so much.
Details coming up after this.
But first, we want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane. Nearly 100 years of serving propane users in southern and central Ohio. Reliable supply, reliable service, reliable people.
Tecumseh. Fascinating. Captivating. Mesmerizing. Tecumseh.
Mark came to the Adena Orthopedic and Spine Institute in severe arm pain from a degenerative disc. Minimally invasive spinal surgery got him back to what matters most. At Adena, we do what we love, so you can too.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
Time for this date in history, the educational portion of our program, and we go back to 2012, so not too long ago. Hostess Brands announces its shutdown, sparking a national wave of snack cake hoarding. Speaking of Twinkies.
Never had one.
This was the spokesperson for Twinkies, Twinkie the Kid. Within a week, retailer Amazon sees a 31,000% jump in Twinkie sales. Twinkie, it has a whipped cream filling.
And that's why I've never had one. I don't like whipped cream.
And it's it's kind of like a sponge cake type thing. The thing is, though, that the knock on Twinkies was that there were so many preservatives in it that a Twinkie would be good for another 150 years. And that's why I think people started hoarding Twinkies.
There's a movie called Zombieland where...
And Twinkies are in there.
Yes. They want Twinkies.
Yes. Buddy Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson.
Did I say Buddy?
Yes.
Woody is what I meant. So. And Twinkie the Kid, he was a spokesperson, a cartoon spokesperson back when I was a kid. And we had him and the Frito Bandito. You ever heard of the Frito Bandito?
No.
It had the song, I am the Frito Bandito. And it was talking about Fritos, the corn chip.
I know about Fritos. Never heard that, though.
Yeah. Well, it was the 1960s, late 60s, early 70s. And I would have been in second grade in 1970. And Mom and Dad had Ramey's Sinclair, so we had a lot of Frito-Lay products around. And I remember mailing in to get my Frito Bandito kit. And that included a mustache and I think a badge of some sort. And so one day I went to school in show and tell as the Frito Bandito.
Very cool.
In Miss Schmunk's class at Scioto Elementary, Commercial Point, Ohio. Back in the day. I've been a showman ever since. That's a look at the program for you today. We only have one special edition scheduled for today, or for this week, and that's Wednesday. Ashley Powell will be in. She had to reschedule because her daughter got sick last week. And I want to reach out to, and hopefully these gals will get a hold of us and say, yes, we'll be there. The Shine On Chillicothe ladies. We talked about them coming back again. Well, here we are. This is the week when it all takes place. So we'll try and get them back in here to give us a little insight on what we can expect to see through the park in Yaktangi Park this year. If you've not been through there, they've got construction. Diamond number 1 is gone, and all in front of the armory there. That's all part of this construction of the park. It's the first phase of it, and they've been hot and heavy working on that. So I'm doubtful that they'll have any decorations on that part of the park this year. Probably. That also takes where the Santa house has been the last couple of seasons. And I've not seen where the new one is. So we'll find that out for you this week as well. All right. Until tomorrow, enjoy the rest of your Monday, and thanks for watching this edition of Litter Media Live.